she makes my sandwich again. She does it perfectly this time and put it in my face. Put it in my face and just be like, oh.
On January 12th, 2023, police responded to a call from Subway that the employee from the laundromat has been ordering sandwiches for days. But instead of paying for them, he snatches them from his hand. Here is what happens next.
So he has a black hoodie on with his hat backwards, and it has yellow writing in the shape of a circle. He has like gray pants on and black Vans shoes. Okay. He specifically like was getting irritated with me. I started texting 911 that he was here.
Yep.
And then
did he grab food?
He grabbed a sandwich from a, like I have the surveillance camera and everything that he stole his food. He like reached over the counter and grabbed the food. I can tell you what he got and everything. And I told my employee not to charge him. She's like, I'm not.
Do you want to press charges against him?
Yes, I do for theft and for trespassing.
I'll be right back. Well, yeah. Yep. They said he reached over, he stole the food without paying stuff.
I'll get you on over there. Have them start on the statement while we try to make contact with you.
Really? Hi there.
Hi.
You have an employee who's wearing a black hoodie today with yellow writing on it and backwards hat?
Yeah.
Can I talk to him?
He's on break right now.
Where
he may be in McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Okay. McDonald's? Okay. Oh, never mind. I think I see it.
Yeah, there. Thanks.
308 Casper. I've got eyes on. Please no. Thank you. He's evading us.
What's going on, bud? Take your hands in your pocket. Stand over there.
Nothing, bro.
Stand over there. Stand over there. Quit arguing with me.
Bro, this is disrespectful. She's being disrespectful, bro. That lady was being disrespectful, sir.
Okay, all right, relax.
Figure out what's going on.
I can pay for it. Like, that don't mean nothing. Like, it's nothing. But that lady was being disrespectful towards me.
And that's fine. That's fine. Okay. We'll figure that out in just a second.
But I could pay for I had the money. It's just, okay,
relax.
Look. All right, can I explain to you?
Relax.
Hold on. You can explain in just a second. All right.
Hey, 04, we got one investigator.
Okay.
Let's have, he can sit down on the chair.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on.
I'm not going nowhere.
On the stair thing, that way he's not.
All right, man. So, you didn't pay for the food, right?
Okay, but I was gonna go tomorrow and pay for it. Like, it wasn't like I was gonna steal it. I had the money, and I know the manager. I've spoken to the manager before.
Okay.
And I had the money. I could pay for it. But I was gonna tell the manager, like, I had problems, and I was gonna go to the manager the next day and tell her.
All right. Give me 1 second. Let me just read it. Okay. Just let me read this, and then you can tell me whatever you want, and we'll figure it out from there. Okay. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. You are entitled to talk to an attorney now and have him present now or any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost. Do you desire to consult with an attorney first or have one during this interview? I just have to read these to you. It's up to you.
These are your rights.
This is the money. I got the money. I got the money, boss.
Listen. Hold on. First, stop.
I got kids, man. I could just go pay for it right now. It was that lady. It's the lady, sir. It was the lady that.
Let him finish.
I need a verbal yes or a verbal no if you are willing to speak with me after reading your Miranda rights. Yes or no?
All we're doing is trying to find out what's going on.
But sir, I don't want to be arrested because of this, sir.
Okay.
I had the money for it. I was gonna go to the manager the next day. That lady. Okay.
Before we go any further, I need a yes or no that you understand your Miranda rights.
Yes, sir.
You do.
Okay.
Do you wish to talk to me still?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I being arrested?
Right now, you're being detained.
Oh, okay.
You're not under arrest at the moment.
I have dealt with this situation. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in perspective.
Okay.
I haven't ate since 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
I have been busy doing the car wash all day. Mm-hmm. Previous to that, I had this discussion with this lady that I had an altercation with her because she was taking her time taking my sandwich.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, lady, She hit me. We discussed it. The next day, I talked to her boss.
Okay.
I came in the next day, grabbed a sandwich. Fine. Okay.
Okay.
Bomb. Ever since then, she had a personal vendetta against me.
Find out what's going on.
Well, there was an incident that happened over here at the subway, and we're investigating that right now.
Understood.
And that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
So, I don't know what's going on. I'm not the officer over there. I just know this was the person we were looking for. And so now we're talking to him and find out what's going on. Something happened over there that caused us to have to put him in handcuffs because we weren't sure.
That's no problem.
Okay.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Yep, no problem. As soon as we know what's going on, I'll let you know.
Let's see. Could you, once you've done everything that you've done, if he is to leave with you, could he speak to me before leaving?
Yeah, well, I'll make sure that the arresting officer,
Like she wants to irritate me, and the only two places that I go is McDonald's and Subway to eat.
Because they're right there.
Yeah, they're right there.
Okay.
So today I go in there. It's 4 o'clock. I haven't ate. She making my. First of all, I go in there. I waited for so long. I'm only have a 30-minute break, so I'm getting irritated, sir.
Okay.
And I'm like, 15 minutes. 15 minutes pass by, and she's like, "Oh, it's not my problem." So she's giving me an attitude straight off the bat. So I go, "Okay, whatever." I let it go. I let it pass then.
Okay.
And then she makes my sandwich. She turns on the oven. She burns the sandwich.
Okay.
She burns the sandwich, and then cause she runs off somewhere in the back again, and I'm like, lady. So when she comes back, I told her, I was like, listen, I only have a 30-minute break, and I feel like we already had this discussion already, where you understand that I just want my food and pay for it and get out of here. It's getting the order.
Okay.
The only person, and it took 30 minutes, so she started yelling at me. So I'm like, what's going on? And I'm hungry. I'm irritated. I haven't had nothing to eat. I'm starving.
Okay.
She makes my sandwich again. She does it perfectly this time and put it in my face. Put it in my face and just be like, oh. And then she grabs the number, grabs the phone, and start calling people about the situation.
Okay.
But I already spoken to the supervisor about that. I spoken to him, and the next day, that day that I spoken, I went the next day, and she was there.
Okay.
And it was everything fine. They made my sandwich, but today when I grabbed the sandwich, she wanted to give me problems, and I'm like, lady, this is only a 30 minutes. This is bad customers. You're going off a base of feelings.
Okay.
She put the sandwich in my face, talking to me all crazy, and I'd be like, oh, but can I just pay for the sandwich and go, please? And she did not let me go.
Okay.
Do you have an ID or anything on you?
Yes. Here, I'll get it for you.
He'll get it.
Yeah.
In the back.
Right here? Is this the one?
We're around the back. We probably should go over and start getting a statement and all that. Well, we've already Mirandized him. He's admitted that he grabbed it and left because he's having issues with the girl, and I guess this is an ongoing issue. So I'm going to see if he is 85 from there. I don't know if he is or not.
It might be. I don't know. Put one in there. Okay. That's okay. Do I just send it somewhere you can get a statement? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Subway, start getting a statement.
Just verify that they want to prosecute too.
She can get her ID and give a statement in just a few minutes.
Okay. If you want, if you can. So, oh yeah, so she's gonna write this thing in there.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's all I know is unless did he put anything else in the bag besides the turkey tight?
No, he just grabbed the bag with sandwiches in
Then
it.
I'll show you the video. So here, can you finish up the whole thing? Yes. And I'll give my driver's license too.
Is that a video that you can like send through
Yes,
email?
I can screenshot it. I can screenshot it on my phone and send it to your email.
What about the video form? Yeah, you have to do more editing to get that video
I
piece
can,
out.
I can show it to you right now. Hold on. It's 4:30. Anything else on this? Let me go to my car and get my driver's license, okay?
And yeah, so I think you're done.
Do you need the footage of the video?
I was gonna say, if you do, that would be great.
Yes, I have it and I trimmed it. I can show it to you right now because I just sent it to the general manager.
Okay.
He's right there, and you'll see in 1 second that he reaches over the counter. There you go. He steals it and runs out. I can send that to you or send it to whoever.
Yeah, if you can send it to maybe one of our emails or something, and then we'll see if maybe if I can just get a picture of him in the.
About the subway,
Since you guys are still operating, let's just have it.
I'm cool with the manager, like.
We understand that.
But sir, but
I just don't want the rest of your employees to see you in handcuffs right now. Okay, we're gonna do some other. We're gonna check. I don't know. Okay, we are checking to find out what is going on. Okay, because we have their story and we have your story. Okay, so.
Just be off here. They would have witnesses.
Okay, I understand that, but you know they have their story and then you have your story. If you took the sandwich without paying, that's theft. You understand?
No, but I was going to pay for it.
It doesn't matter if you were going to pay for it.
I'm a regular there.
But the simple fact that you took it without payment is the problem we're at right now. You understand?
But you can grab my card and just pay for it right now.
We cannot touch your card.
When I had the money, I'm cool.
And that's fine that you have the money, but here's the point, man. There's a threshold. And once you hit a certain threshold, you can't go back. So you taking the sandwich and leaving, that's a point of no return. We can't go back and fix it now. You did what you did, and we're going to solve that portion. We got to hear her side of it, which we haven't talked to her yet. You're not an investor, by any means.
Hey, how you doing? Can you do me a favor? I know you're the owner.
Yeah.
But can you just...
Yeah, but I know that there is history between that lady and him.
I understand that, but...
That's what I'm asking
if he took something without permission and without paying for it...
She's a liar.
Okay. He's already admitted us that he didn't pay for the item.
Well, then that's his problem.
I agree with you. We're going to let him talk to... Did the manager want to talk to him, or did you want to talk to him? Because I don't know if he's going to Johnny Poke yet. But if he is, did you want to talk to him, or did the manager want to talk to him? Because the manager said he wanted to talk to him before he left. Or did you want to talk to him? I just want to make sure we get the right person to talk to him, because I guess Cedric's probably just letting him know he still has a job or doesn't have a job. I don't know. But he was also told to leave over there because he was causing a problem.
Yeah, but she's only speaking. I have gone there. I have gone there to buy a sandwich for myself. She has stopped me to tell him to not go back there. That's not my problem. That's her problem.
I got that.
That's number one. The fact that she wants to involve my business is defamation of character towards him. She had to deal with him when he's there.
Well, the thing was, is he left there and came over here. That's why we came over here.
Because he works here, and she knows he works here. Go there also to provoke her.
No, I don't.
You're no better than she is.
No, I don't.
You're no better than she is.
Here's the thing, man.
She's a bitch.
How old are you?
She's a slimy bitch.
You're 30.
You go there looking
You're grown,
for trouble.
right?
No, I don't. I come in for
Yes, you do.
Hey.
Yes, you do.
Stop arguing with the boss.
Just hang on to it for a second. Okay. All right. Come on.
Do you want me to give this?
Just give me 1 second.
That's the only way I'm going to call them, though.
Just give me 1 second. Okay?
You want me to give this to somebody here?
The cigarettes and the vape?
Yeah.
Okay. Give it to her.
Yeah.
We're not going to rush.
Some stupid shit, man.
We got plenty of time to talk about it.
I'm gonna be all night.
Would you give me a second? I'll get in the car. And
The men is taken to the custody and charged for violation of trespass order and grand theft. Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more.